Well, the growing of winter wheat is an economic activity, so clearly we want to try and improve margins. Now, it'd be very easy to just look at the highest yielding variety and assume you'll get the highest margin from that, but that isn't necessarily the case. Different varieties will inevitably exhibit different characteristics, and so there are a number of varieties open to different growers in different parts of the country.
Well, there are 4 new varieties on the recommended list for the coming autumn, and we've been monitoring the performance of all of them here at Cawood. Well, SOI Insighter is the first of the hard Group 4s that we're talking about today, and it's gone straight to the top of the list in terms of yield. It's got a good all-round disease package, though it does need just watching for yellow rust and brown rust. It's also one which suits the later drilling slots, so if you have got issues with Valley Yellow Dwarf virus or blackgrass management, then this could be one for you. KWS Kinetic, again, is a hard feed wheat. It's got high yield and a very good specific weight. It doesn't really want to be drilled too early. It needs watching in terms of disease, because we have seen across various sowing dates in our drilling date trials that it does suffer quite badly with yellow rust. And moving forward, I think this might limit the variety's potential. Theodore is an interesting proposition, and it's on the recommended list primarily as a variety for the West. It does have an outstanding disease package, included an 8.2 for Septoria, which is the highest on the list. So it may well find favour with growers on mixed farms, arable farms, where fungicide management time is often compromised due to other types of workload. Well, Saki is the only soft Group 4 wheat on the list. It's very high yielding, it's got very, very good disease resistance, and we've certainly seen in our plots here at Cawood, it's the only variety that hasn't suffered at all with yellow rust, which is quite unusual this year. It's also a very good stiff-strawed variety, so good standing ability and happy as a first or second wheat across a range of drilling timings. Its only slight weakness would be that it is a little bit late maturing for some, so it may not be a variety for the north, and the specific weight could be a little higher. Well, Wolverine's a very interesting variety for the future. There will be very little commercial seed around this coming autumn, as it's all being used for multiplication, so they'll really hit the ground running with it in autumn 2021. But it is the first variety offering Valley Yellow Dwarf virus resistance, and this is a very important trait now we've lost the neonicotinoid seed treatments. It's also worth noting that in our trials it doesn't seem to compromise other aspects just at the expense of the trait, although it is showing a little yellow rust as a number of varieties are, but I think it will be one to watch and will be very popular moving forward.
Our trials help because we don't simply compare varieties in terms of yield. We road test the varieties by testing them at different drilling dates and at different seed rates to really get under the skin and to provide information that you won't get from the recommended list. By doing this, we can build up a strong picture of new and existing varieties and how they perform in the real world.